Please be seated. Members of the opposition, thank you for your patience as we took a few minutes there to huddle. What we are going to do, we were moving on to EI 53, and what we're going to do is defer discussion of EI 53 and EI 57 to these last two items to Monday when we meet. And then I had an indication from the member for Bodden Town West that there were a number of items on the Ministry of Finance vote that we were prepared to take on a block. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to do that, and we'll shut down for the day, and we'll come back on Monday and finish it off. So, member from Bodden Town West, you want to talk me through now the items that you're prepared to block vote?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Sorry, I just want to let the witnesses or staff know that they can leave until Monday morning, 9:30. Yes, thank you all for...
Good point. My oversight. Thank you all. You're excused, and have a great weekend.
All right.
Member for Bodden Town West.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to first of all thank my colleagues, especially the member for Northside also, where we went down, we looked at the items of finance, and except for 4 areas, we agree that we can block vote the following: FED 2, FED 5, FED 9, FED 10, DVB 1, DVB 2, DVB 3, OE 9, OE 10, OE 27, OE 54, OE 57, OE 110, OE 121, EI 70, LM1, LM3, LM4, LM11, and FE3. We agree that we can block vote those.
Okay, thank you very much. I will go ahead and put these items into the vote. All in favor of FED2, Governance and Administrative Services, $190,907 in 2020 and $193,081 in 2021. FED5, Financial Reporting and Management Services, $5,268,815 in 2020 and $5,353,368 in 2021. FED9, Administration and Processing of Applications, $313,136 in 2020 and $318,842 in 2021. FED10, National Mail Service, $3,239,882 in 2020 and $3,532,733 in 2021. DVB1, Administration of Lending for Human Resource Development, $139,140 in 2020 and $139,140 in 2021. DVB2, Administration of Lending for Micro and Small Businesses Development, $156,025 in 2020, $156,025 in 2021. DVB3, Administration of Mortgage Lending, $231,152 in 2020, and $231,152 in 2021. OE9, Caribbean Economic Community or CARICOM fees, $162,000 in 2020, $162,000 in 2021. OE10, Caribbean Regional Technical Assistance Center, CARTAC, contribution, $85,000 in 2020, $85,000 in 2021. OE7, Past Service Pension Liability Payment. OE27, Past Service Pension Liability Payment, $15,140,000 in 2020 and $15,140,000 in 2021. All standing part of the schedule to the bill, please say aye. Aye. Those against, no. The ayes have it. Over the page, continuing, all in favor of OE54, Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Insurance Facility, annual premium, $840,000 in 2020, $840,000 in 2021. OE57, Executive Bank Charges, $40,000 in 2020, $40,000 in 2021. OE110, General Insurance, $4,800,000 in 2020, $4,800,000 in 2021. OE121, Additional Normal Cost for Pension Plans, $3,551,000 in 2020, $3,551,000 in 2021. EI70, Ministry of Finance and Economic Development, $1,220,000 in 2020, $400,000 in 2021. LM1, Civil Service Mortgage Loans, $60,000 in 2020, $60,000 in 2021. LM3, Personal Loans, $80,000 in 2020, $80,000 in 2021. LM4, Overseas Medical Advances, $220,000 in 2020, $220,000 in 2021. LM11, Settlement Loans, $500,000 in 2020 and $500,000 in 2021. FE1, Interest on Public Debt, FE3, Interest on Public Debt, $13,282,603 in 2020, $11,692,477 in 2021. All standing part of the schedule to the bill. Please say aye. Aye. Those against, no. The ayes have it. So what is left to deal with on Monday is FED1, FED4, CIN1, and EI4. Am I correct? That's correct. Okay. Thank you all very much.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
I've just got an indication from the member for Northside that we may be willing to do something similar for education on some votes. So if you give us just a few minutes before we look to adjourn, maybe we can get some of the votes for education out also. Oh,
I'd hate to do that without the minister
that's fine.
Being here.
Cool.
Okay. So happy to do it Monday morning when we're all back. Yep. All right, members, that concludes today's proceedings of Finance Committee. I thank everyone for your patience. Thank you also too for your cooperation. We will meet again at 9:30 on Monday morning. We're going to start, hopefully pick up with these two items on the health ministry to get that finished off. And we'll also have two items to do on off-reg. So they will be here on Monday morning. So what I'm playing with is doing like these things first, then do the Ministry of Education, and then move off to the rest of the stuff. But that may be a little bit subject to change. But that's where we would like to go to on Monday. So just giving you a bit of a advance there. I send out my plea and ask everyone to please be here on time for 9:30 on Monday morning. Have a great weekend, everybody.